So before I built this, I couldn't find much information on the QS180. I found a lot of info on the 138. Is that what it is? The QS138. I built a four-wheeler with that, and it did very well. It'd do probably 60 miles an hour. So I thought I'd try my luck with two wheels, and I found this SR250, a Yamaha 81 on Marketplace. It had a blown motor. The head was cracked. It needed some extensive work, so I thought I'd try my luck and go full electric, and so far I'm very pleased with the results. I can get a little over 100 miles on a charge, and the 0 to 60 is just intense. I mean, it seems pretty instant, and it's quiet. Obviously, you don't hear any noise. I did a lot of fabrication. I welded some brackets up here to mount my screen. I just got the miles per hour tuned, and all that seems to be pretty accurate now. Got my battery. It's a 72 volt, 72 amp hour. I could go a little over 100 miles if I don't, not trying to race everybody. But the motor does very well. It doesn't get warm. Here's the fabrication I kind of had to do. I put a light on it. Had to mount a bracket for that. Here's the other side where I had to fabricate. I just welded that to the frame and put the main engine bolt through it so it doesn't move. Put lights on it. This whole tank was all dented. I had to sand it and Bondo it and do a bunch of stuff to it. But yeah, so far it does really good. Like I said, 0 to 60 is, I'd say, probably 4 seconds. I mean, it's not absolutely terrifying, but it's definitely a lot quicker 0 to 60 than a normal SR250 would be. I had it up to about 90 miles an hour. That's not full tilt. I'm sure it'd probably do, if I had to guess, 100, 120, somewhere around in there with the right tuning. But I have it tuned to sport right now. And like I said, it'll do, I did 90 today, but it's got a little bit more in it. I did this as well. This was a little e-bike that had a 750 watt, I think it was. It was Smart Travel. I put a 5K on it, bumped it up to 72 volts. It'll do 45, 50. My wife rides that around a lot. We'll just go on rides and get a lot of looks. People confused at what they're, if you don't know, they have no idea. I had a guy the other day ask me if those were spark plug wires. He said he saw my headlight, and he said, I've never seen a light like that has the tungsten. I was like, that's what stands out about this? And then he started looking at it, and you could see his gears were turning, and he was, wait a minute. But no, I really enjoy it. I think I'm going to get something for my wife a little bigger. Like I said, that'll do about 50, but it's made to do in the 20s, so it's pretty squirrely at 50 miles an hour. So we might just keep that when we go to the beach and take it down there to just putt around. But I think I'm going to build her like a little, I'd like to find like a Ninja 250 and put maybe a QS138 on it. Something that she could do 50 plus, cruising. There's my Harley. But yeah, it's the 180, it's a lot of motor. It definitely is. I probably could have been completely okay getting a 138, putting it on here. I had to, if you could tell, I had to extend out a little bit from the frame. The 138 probably would have fit in there just perfect, but I'm glad I did what I did. I had to modify a couple things, obviously. The whole motor mount came down. I had to cut it off there where my plan is to put holes here and then sandwich some all thread to kind of pull that battery, but I mean, it's so tight in there, it's not going anywhere. And the motor, I've watched it very closely. The way I have it mounted, it doesn't torque at all. I mean, it's rock solid. So I did put some E6000 like silicone right here because it says it's waterproof, but you could tell these wires had no fill. I don't know if they're sealed in here, but you could tell that if it rained, water was going to get. I don't plan on having it out in the rain anyway, but yeah, I wanted to be double sure just in case. I had to change my pegs. They're reversed. They were supposed to come up, so you can tell my brake's a little higher. I need to adjust that a little bit, just get it lower. But all in all, I got the brake lights, turn signals, headlight and all that stuff working. Got it registered, plated, and seems to do pretty well. If you have any questions, let me know.